It's often said that there is a small difference between worry and funeral pyre, meaning that constant worrying can burn a person out, much like a fire. Worry is usually based on fear of the future, and it can weaken a person both mentally and physically. Many times, people get stressed over things that might never happen. This story is about a man who had a habit of worrying too much and how he learned to let go of it. In a faraway village, there was a farmer named Ram Singh. He had a peaceful and simple life. He owned a small farm where he worked hard every day. He lived with his wife, Sumitra, and their two children, Raghu and Gita. Other farmers in the village admired Ram Singh because his crops were always healthy. He had two strong oxen that helped him with farming. Though his life seemed perfect from the outside, Ram Singh was constantly worried. His biggest problem was that he kept thinking about bad things that might happen in the future. He would think, what if my crops fail? What if the weather turns bad? How will I take care of my family? These worries kept him awake at night. As time went on, Ram Singh's worries increased. Now, he wasn't just worrying about his crops. He also began to worry about his children's future. He thought, will my children live a good life when they grow up? Will I be able to give them everything they need? What will happen if my oxen fall sick? How will I work on my farm? Sumitra, who was wise and patient, often tried to calm him down. She would say, Ram Singh, why do you worry so much? Trust in God. Everything will be fine. But despite her words, Ram Singh's worries only grew stronger. He would get upset over small things. One day, there was heavy rain in the village. The rain was so intense that people feared their crops would be destroyed. Ram Singh's worry reached its peak that day. He sat in the courtyard of his house, staring at the sky, thinking, if the rain continues like this, my crops will be ruined. I'll have nothing left. Sumitra tried to comfort him, but this time, her words didn't reach him. There was an old sage in the village, whom everyone respected. He was known for his wisdom and simplicity, and he often helped villagers solve their problems. One day, Sumitra suggested that Ram Singh go and meet the sage. She said, you should talk to the sage. Maybe he can help you with your worries. Ram Singh thought this was a good idea. The next day, he went to meet the sage. The sage was sitting under a big tree, deep in meditation. Ram Singh bowed down to him and shared all his worries. The sage listened to Ram Singh's concerns patiently. After hearing him out, the sage said, Ram Singh, your worries are not real. You are worrying about things that haven't even happened yet, and they might never happen. It's okay to be concerned, but unnecessary worry should be let go. Ram Singh asked, but how do I let go of my worries? Maharaj, I am always afraid that something bad will happen. The sage smiled and said, come back tomorrow morning. I will show you something that will help you understand. The next day, Ram Singh went back to the sage. When he arrived, he saw that the sage had placed a clay cup filled with water in front of him. The sage kept looking at the cup and seemed to be worried. He kept holding his head in his hands, looking distressed. Ram Singh noticed this and asked, Maharaj, why do you look so worried? The sage replied, Ram Singh, I am worried that this cup might fall, and all the water will spill. If someone accidentally knocks it over, I will lose all the water, and then I won't have any left. Ram Singh laughed and said, Maharaj, that's a silly worry. The cup hasn't fallen yet, and it might never fall. And even if it does, you can always refill it. Why get so upset about something that hasn't happened? The sage looked seriously at Ram Singh and said, "Exactly, Ram Singh, this is what I wanted to teach you. Just like you are worrying unnecessarily about this cup of water, your own worries are also pointless. You are stressing about things that might never happen, and even if something bad happens, you can always fix it. But if you keep worrying all the time, you will become weak and won't have the strength to deal with real problems." Ram Singh thought deeply about what the sage said. He realized that he had been wasting the important moments of his life by worrying. He understood that his worries had pulled him away from his family, his farm, and his happiness. He bowed down to the sage and said, "Maharaj, you have opened my eyes. I now understand that my worries were pointless. I was wasting my present by constantly thinking about future problems. From today, I will stop worrying and focus on the present." The sage blessed him and said, "Ram Singh, as long as you live a balanced life and stay away from unnecessary worries, your life will remain peaceful. Remember, worrying never solves any problem. It only makes things worse." Ram Singh returned home and told Sumitra everything the sage had taught him. Sumitra encouraged him and said, "I always told you that worrying should not control your life. Now that you understand, let's work together to live in the present." Ram Singh decided to change his thinking. He reminded himself that worrying would achieve nothing. He began focusing on his farm and stopped worrying about his children's future. Instead, he focused on helping them grow and improve in the present. Whenever Ram Singh felt worried, he remembered the sage's words and told himself, "There's no point in worrying about a problem that hasn't come yet." Over time, Ram Singh's life changed for the better. He started working in his fields with more energy and spent more time with his wife and children. He felt the happiness in small moments of life. His crops also started improving because he was working without the burden of worry. Ram Singh realized that his worries had only made him weaker. Now, free from worry, his energy and focus were going in the right direction. He became not only a better farmer, but also a better father and husband. Friends, if you learned something from this video, then do let us know by commenting. For more such videos, subscribe to the channel. So, let's meet in the next video with another story. Until then, stay happy and keep smiling. Thank you.